Our story is about the man who managed to confound even the world's greatest detective. The genius criminal mastermind known as Professor Moriarty.
Now, I do not know how to explain how good this show is without gaslighting the fuck out of it. So, I'ma just tell you what happened in the first episode. But before we get on that, let me give you a little background. Moriarty the Patriot takes place in the late 19th century, back when the British Empire had all the power. And the story focuses on William James Moriarty. Now, back when he was a little jit, Albert's family, the Moriartys, adopted William James and Louis James. I don't know exactly when Albert found this out, but he learned that William and him share a common hatred for the corrupt British nobility, which leads to William James calling himself a crime consultant. Alright, in the first couple of scenes, a criminal act is in progress. Then it cuts into a transition where we meet Louis and William James conversating amongst themselves about the article of the missing kids. And while they chatting it up, he finds a pattern within the details of the missing kids, and some details that stood very out of place within that pattern. And after like 4 to 6 minutes of explaining how the pattern was patterned, he comes up with a conclusion that the most likely suspect is a nobleman. He was like, man, this is looking bad, so I might as well go ahead and step in. Then he went to investigate the details that just stuck out the most. But first he went to go check out the area where all the kids had went missing. And while he was checking out the area, he noticed a kid playing an instrument very badly. So he approached the child and had a very long discussion with the child. And to make that discussion short, he asked, "Whose instrument is that you playing?" He said, "It's my dead friend's." "Is this the regular spot that he plays?" He said, "No." He asked, "Can you take me to the regular spot he will usually play at?" He said yes. Then they made it into an area where I can only assume that it's the hood. And moments right after entering in the hood, he noticed a big estate with a window of a Eagle Point view over the whole area. And he said most definitely the culprit gots to be in there. So he finds his way into the estate and sees someone sitting at the window with the Eagle Point view. He said, yeah, this is most likely the culprit. Then he proceeds to break down how he knows that he's the one behind the unsolved murders. And right as soon as Williams told his man that he know that he is the culprit, he storms off. And the scene right after this, Williams is walking down the street and notices a big man following him. So he takes the quickest right into an alleyway to see where the problem was at. Big man tried to take him, but end up getting taken instead. And the dude that took off running. In the last couple of scenes, Williams and his two brothers are having a conversation with the last victim loved one. He gave a statement and posed a question.
Considered a crime in the eyes of the law. Even so, are you committed to going through with it?
The man nodded his head yes to that question. The next following words was, "Then I, crime consultant William James Moriarty, accept your request to get it back in blood." Man, this took me too long to do. Honestly, not gaslighting shows is harder than it seems. But yeah, I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm slowly coming back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not gonna promise you a video in a week or so, cause if I do, I'll be lying. Peace.
Fuck a beat, I was tryna beat a case, but I ain't beat that case, bitch, I did the race. Beat it up, where a nut shorty face. Eli blast, cracking foes like a face. Pop a nigga, then I go out my way. Do the dash, then I go out the way. Rob a nigga shoes, rob a nigga lace. We tryna see 100